What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 134 of WCW. I am Swarls. Last episode, we finished off Wrestle War. We finally got to the pay-per-view. We got a big old one hundo. Chat tried to fight me for having Takata lose, but I think I made the right decision. And we didn't do Notepad time because we had to go. It was late. So that means we gotta do Notepad time like right now. The next Nitro show is going to be Bash at the Beach. Do I have that set as a Nitro show? I sure do. Great. AEW fan 69420, what's up? So let's get the old Notepad over here. Alright, let's go here. We got... That was weird. Okay. WCW Bash at the Beach. WCW title. Now this is a question we have to ask ourselves. Who's going to be the WCW champion? Is it going to be Kobashi or is it going to be Bret Hart? I don't know. We had kind of planned on Kobashi being the champion this whole time, but if Bret Hart and the Canadians are going to be like running roughshod over Saturday, maybe Bret should win the title? I don't know. Maybe it'll depend to who else we have here. We're just going to leave this blank for now. I feel like you don't bring in Bret and not crown him. Yeah. All right, here's something we know we're doing. We know we're doing Quad Crown, Vader versus Kawada. That we know we're doing that. Yes, we still have to do the Dandy match because he's hurt. How hurt is he, in fact? Am I just fucking ruptured spleen? Skills. Okay. June 12th. June 12th. When's the pay-per-view? June 30th. So he will be back, but not much before it. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Another thing I'm like definitely doing is CMLL women's title, Toyota versus Chaparita. We're definitely doing that. They're gonna cook. Okay. So for baby faces, we got Liger got a big win. He won the Muda feud. Atlantis beat Jerry Lynn. That's a good thing to like keep him warm, I guess. And Ultimo lost to Vader. So that's interesting. Let me think. Ray is going to be the light heavyweight champion. Yeah, that was kind of the point of having Vader wrestle Kawada for the Quad Crown, is that Kawada would win the Quad Crown and then Vader could challenge for the world title. Oh, we have to think about this. Because if Bret is the champion, we need a baby. Well, we could do some sick. We could do like Bret Liger. That would be a fucking sick match for the title. Liger coming off the Muda win, getting a title shot. But then what Kobashi do if not champion? I guess he could keep wrestling Takada? That's not the worst idea. Kobashi for Dan the Beast. Dan the Beast is a little far down the card these days. I think we're gonna put the title on Brett. I don't know if Brett's like holding it to Starrcade, but I think for the meantime we should put the title on Brett. Kobashi versus Takada 2. Austin's gonna be face. Austin can he can feud Brett for the title. All right. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. That's already half the card. Well, let's be real. I'm probably doing 10 fucking matches. All right, Ray. Also, we're going to have Hijo Del Santo. So that's another thing we have to think about. Because he's coming in, and he's going to be like a top guy right away. Crazy stats. Only 59 pop in the US, but crazy pop in Mexico. And he's literally going to be here in like 5 days. So we'll... Oh, while we're thinking of things, we're just going to put Ray versus question marks right now. I think tag titles. I'm thinking Starn versus Jumbo and Wagner. Because they are coming off a win. Although they probably will get sucked into this Kobashi and Takada thing. Although then... Let me think about this. We also have Atlantis just kind of hanging out. Who do I have for heels on this brand? Let me look at this real quick. SuperNitro, show me heels. We have the Trios champions. Blue Panther just hanging out. Muda's here. Muda. Oh, actually, there's a lot of people fucking Santo could wrestle. I mean, El Dandy. The thing with El Dandy is he's gonna be back so late. He won't be back until like 2 weeks before the pay-per-view, and we have like, 2.5 months. Let me think here. Hijo Del Santo versus Mood. I mean, Hijo Del Santo versus Dean will go crazy. That match will cook. Well, it like crazy. That'll go wild. Or Dan, or both, or a tag. I don't know. They'll have a crazy tag. Let me see something real quick. Does Hijo Del Santo have like established tag partners? That would be great. Friendship with Eddie Guerrero, a child of El Santo, deep friendship with Negro Casas, positive opinion of Super Astro. Okay. Let me look at tag teams here. Dr. Wagner and El Dandy. No, there is no already established Hijo del Santo tag team. Okay. Buddy, we don't have Eddie. No está aquí, man. Not here. He got fired, SA. All right. Do I just have... If we do Santo and Atlantis, do I put them... It kind of almost feels like a waste to bring El Santo, Hijo del Santo in and make him like a tag guy, but also, like, it's the Lucha brand, so maybe being in a tag is not as, like, you know... Like, that'll be probably the semi-main if we do them against Starn. I guess that's kind of the question is, do I put them in the tag title match, or do I do the match against Dean and Dan? I mean, the Dean and Dan match will be sick, but we could also do that on TV. We have, like, fucking 10 weeks. You have time to do both. I agree. I think we have time to do both. So I think we do Starn versus Hijo del Santo y Atlantis. And then who's left? Muda needs a match. Ray needs to wrestle somebody. Let's figure that out. Who's wrestling Ray? That is true. Technically, Atlantis has a partner. Oh, Blue Panther is just fucking chilling. Yeah, Blue Panther and Ray. That's the match. We still have La Parka. I still haven't figured out what to do with La Parka. You know, just instead of showing me heels and faces, just show me everything. Just show me everybody on this brand. I kind of feel like Parka and Muda would be a wild tag team. Also, we have the Trios champs. We've got a lot going on this brand. All right. Sasuke's also, like, ready for a push. What is Taue doing? I don't know. Getting Marty Jannetty for the moment. He could probably wrestle Muda. He could probably... Ultimo! I was like, we're forgetting someone major. We have Ultimo, and we have El Dandy. Okay, we have to just start, like, writing people down that, like, need to be booked. Ultimo needs to be booked. El Dandy needs to be booked. Muda needs to be booked. Dean. and or Dan. Wagner. Jumbo. Trios champs. How am I gonna fit everybody onto this card? I don't have time to build Dean, Dan, and Dandy as a trio because Dandy's gone until 2 weeks before the pay-per-view. Also, he has El Tejano as like his guy. Brody, comma 2 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Brody. Also, the trios champions are heels, so it would ideally be a face team. Ultimo, Wagner, Jumbo for the trios titles. Anarchy in the arena, yeah. It's Bedlam on the beach! Oh, we have Super Astro Ray Jr. You know what? I want to give Super Astro and Astro Ray Jr. a shot. I like that they had tag chem. They've been good. I wouldn't mind doing a match like Dean and Dan or Super Astro and Astro Ray Jr. I'm sorry, Los Astros. I don't know why I'm typing all that out when they have an established tag team name. What if... Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking trios titles. And this might be crazy. Los Mercenarios. Versus... Jumbo, Wagner, somebody versus Catch Club 2.0, which would be Taz, Crawford, and somebody, leaving 2 big somebodies in this match. Towie give me the 3rd guy. That's a great call. Don't know who the 3rd Catch Club, I guess really 4th Catch Club guy is. What about Jerry Lynn for the heels? He's not really a shooter. Parka for Catch Club. What if the Great Muta disappears and then Kaiji Muto shows up and he joins Catch Club? Putting Jun Akiyama in Catch Club would kind of give him something to do. He's also not really a shooter, but, like, good enough, right? Yeah, he could be a face or a heel. And listen, he's been a babyface for, like, 4 years, and we haven't done anything with him. Oh, he's got a broken arm. Until the end of May. So he'd be back in time, but we would have to squeeze him in there. Hey, he could come back from injury as a heel. You know? None of you fans wrote me letters while I was out hurt. I hate the fans. Catch Club is my family now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Takayama. I don't think Takayama's ready, man. I mean, we could check, but yeah. They're booking him on pre-shows, bro. Nah, he's getting 32s. Nah. Nah. Alright. So that's Trios Champs. That's Jumbo. That's Wagner. We got Muda, Ultimo, and El Dandy. I mean, that sounds like a sick-ass triple threat match. I don't know why that would be happening. We can certainly do Ultimo versus Muda. And then El Dandy's going to be gone most of the time. Maybe we just keep El Dandy off this pay-per-view and have him show up at it. That wouldn't be the worst idea. But yeah, I think Ultimo vs. Muda is good. Muy good. And I'll try El Dandy back 2 weeks before pay-per-view. Maybe returns at pay-per-view. Maybe add him to the card. Oh, I just thought of something. May 31st. Ken Shamrock will finally be back from God knows where. 6 months he's been having this fight. Oh, maybe Shamrock should be on the Jumbo Wagner team, but then what are we doing with TEW? I mean, I feel like Shamrock would be, well, we can't turn TEW. Yeah, I guess he could come back and join Takada instead of being against him. He could come back and be like, Takada's my friend. I stand by him. Takada didn't change. You changed. No, Shamrock can't feud Catch Club. He's done feuded them. Actually, what were you doing when you... God, he hasn't wrestled at all this year. What were you doing when you left? Dan Dean and Sid Vicious. BC Williams and Catch Club, Takada and Ken Shamrock. Alright, so he was with Takada when he left. John Paul Levesque defeated... Oh boy, those were the days. This is actually making me too sad to look at. But what I just wanted to make sure that he was with Takada when he left. So if he comes back and he's with Takada, it makes sense. So I'm going to replace, sorry Akiyama, you are Ken Shamrock now. It really does. It really does seem like he's been gone for like 4 years. Alright. I mean, that's a card. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 matches with a possibility of a 10th. That's a card. So let's save that and let's get back to playing the game. Why not have Shamrock help Takada win and keep Akiyama? Because I don't know that Takada's winning. Also, he's going to be back like a month ahead before that, so we have time for him to come back on TV instead of just holding him. I'm on to you. You're trying to be like, oh, why not just like Like, trying to trick me into agreeing to put Takada over 2 months out. I'm on to you. I see what you're doing. Malia Hosaka versus the British Bulldog. What a battle. What's Raw looking like? Yeah, this is a lot better than that awful In Your House they booked. Probably something I should have changed. Virgil and Hulk Hogan having a match in 1996 feels insane. So does Texas Tornado and Giant Gonzalez. Alright. Anyway, we really should be focusing on the Saturday Night brand. Because their pay-per-view is next, and their pay-per-view is sooner than I thought. I think it's only 3 weeks out. I think that In Your House pay-per-views are considered unimportant shows. Yes, I should have changed that when I was playing as WWF, but I don't think I realized that was the case. Alexander Otsuka lost his fight. Brother, you are lucky. You are lucky that I'm not old school, telling you to get the hell out of here. Bill Watts would have your bags outside waiting for you when you came back. Oh, I could book EWF. I don't even know what that is. Oh, the Empire Wrestling Federation, of course. Ken Shamrock won his fight. Hell yeah. We did, in fact, win the USA battle this month. And we did a house show in the Great Lakes for 3,000 fans. Let's look at this. Battle. Wow, we only beat him by a point. I don't get that. I thought, like, we did 100 pay-per-view and they did like a 74 pay-per-view. How did we only beat them by a point? TVs too, like Raw every week gets like an 82 and we put up like a 90. I don't get how it's that close. Check Ken, his stats might have gone up. Like his pop or like just his stats? His pop didn't go up. They've gone up a little bit. But not like, there wasn't like a big jump or anything. Alright, let's book a Saturday night. No nights off. Let us go. Oh, Great Lakes haven't been since February. Alright, last time we went to the Rosemont Horizon. This time, let's go to Indiana. Yeah, Bloomington, Indiana. Indiana University. Great. Booking team meeting. Let's do a finish. I'm gonna ask for an angle idea. I don't do that a lot. Likely for Kenta Kobashi. Don't need that. Give me a good one. No, okay. Later, Gollum. Is it by star power? I have no idea. That's what I'm asking. Okay. Training. Headhunter B and Jacques Rougeau got into a huge argument. And that's it. Okay. Quiet night in Bloomington, Indiana. Alright. I know one thing that I am booking tonight. And that's pretty much it. Mankind and Mankind Austin tells them get it together, slaps them. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, this is gonna be a big long angle. I'm going to do a 6-minute, let's call this tease, where Steve Austin is gonna come out and he's gonna call out Mankind. And he's basically gonna cut a promo that's like, Mankind, you sorry sack of crap, you don't need this coven stuff. When are you gonna man up and turn into the Cactus Jack I remember? And Cactus is gonna be like, well, you're making good points, Steve. And then he's gonna be like, listen, you know, shake my hand, and then, you know, we'll, maybe me and you could be a tag team, we'll get you back on your feet, you know, blah, blah, blah. But before Mankind can, make a decision, we're going to see the Coven come out on the stage. And then as Mankind is like puts his hand out to shake Steve's hand, he will become possessed by Wendigo and beat the dog shit out of Steve Austin. So that'd be Mankind attacker, Steve Austin victim. Oh boy, Vampiro is... I would say Vampiro and Wendigo are simply there. I would say this is a surprise. And I would say this is our turn for Steve Austin. Austin tries. Austin wants Mankind to leave Coven. Mankind gets possessed. Beats Austin's ass. Alright, great. 10-minute segment. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, let me scroll back up here. Oh, let me kill two birds with one stone here. Let me go back to that. Because I've been thinking, how am I going to get Tenryu involved with Vampiro? Because that's the match we have written down for Slamboree, which we have not built at all yet. Let's send Tenryu out here to save Steve Austin. Why not? Alright, let me look at what we did last week on this brand. Big old tag match won by the Canadians. Beat Joey Mangs, Norman. Have I made a decision on Norman and Tatanka, or am I still just seeing who's the better man? Oh, and Tenryu wrestled Mankind last week. See, that's why he came out. That was definitely me booked. That was some great long-term booking there. Alright, let's do... Alright, well... Bret Hart and Kobashi should just be booked for the fucking Slamboree. I think that's what should happen here. I think Bret Hart should cut a promo. Slamboree's coming up. Saturday night pay-per-view. Clearly, like all the other Canadian... I am superior to all of the American wrestlers on this brand. And I am probably the best Canadian wrestler. And, you know, I guess the other Canadians are just going to be like, well, it's true, it's Bret. Therefore, I deserve the title shot. And then I think Kobashi just comes out and goes like, it's on, bitch. Bret says he deserves title shot at the Kobashi Zoe? Says it's on, bitch. Alright, great. That is 16 minutes of talking. Let's go. Now we're booking. I am thinking about possibly doing Tatanka and Norman teaming together to take on Ron and somebody, but I don't know who Ron's friend would be. Unless it's just like Dan Spivey. Or like Steve Armstrong. Which are not great options. Ron and the Headhunters against Tatanka, Norman, and a third guy. No, I don't think that really works either. I mean, it is cool, but I don't know. I mean, there's always Battle Cat. You can't go wrong with Battle Cat. Ron, Headhunter, Norman, Tatanka, Battle Cat. I would say this is our storytelling match. And it's probably time for me to make my decision right here, right now. Oh, Norman does not have the... I really wanted Norman to pin Ron Simmons. I don't think he's going to be able to pin Ron Simmons. We could ask him. Or we could try. Let's do a flash pin. Let's see how mad Ron is. Not mad at all. Let's go. Ron's cool as hell. Oh, it's wiggle time. Let me actually write this down so I don't forget. U.S. title. Simmons versus Norman Smiley. Perfect. Check if Ron promised to put him over. I don't think so. He offered to put over Tatanka. Well then. Tatanka's like, oh, he said he'd put me over. I mean, why not just pick me? And I'm like, I'm gonna go with Norman. Alright. Let me look real quickly at the Cruiserweight title. Oh, did I never put the Ring Ravers in the Cruiserweight title feud? That, I love that for me. That's awesome. Is it even worth... No, it's got 74 heat. It's still worth saving. Do I have to redo all these? No, that one's good. That one is good now. Tag titles, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Tenru Vampiro, about to start. Women's title, that's good. Oh, we have to take Bret Hart out of this one. And then add him to the world title. Okay. So now I have to go by show history. Yeah, I don't know that if I'm doing a triple threat or a, I just have it written down versus the Ring Ravers, which is not very descriptive. I think I let those guys cook. Yeah, I let them cook last week, which was a big mistake. Ring Ravers dare Negro Casas to defend Cruiserweight title against one of them. Okay. Those were my exact words. One of them. Alex Wright. Got some technical and aerial. Star quality 63. Got some pop. He's got like 40s, 50s pop. Match history. What's he been getting on WCW? 62. Like Bucci 65. Let's look at DJ Nova. Oh no, Nova's better. Nova's for sure better. Oh, sorry, Alex Wright. Alright. Has hot momentum. Perfect. DJ Nova. Going mono-e-mono. With Kid Minion. You guys can cook. And then after the match, I'm gonna have Nova be like about to grab the microphone, and then Negro Casas is gonna do us all a favor when he attacks him from behind. I guess Alex Wright should save him. Casas attacks Nova after match. Right, make save. Okay. I'm pretty sure I circular booked the tag match again with the Morenos against Diane von Hoffman. Although I guess I could just give Diane a new partner, and then it's totally different. Like, what if instead of Amy Lee, her partner was Debbie Malenko? We might have done this when Debbie was getting the shot, honestly. No, we didn't. Shocking. Who needs the heat? Probably Diane, right? Yeah, Diane. Give Diane a win. I might let them cook also? Is that crazy? I mean, Alda's good. We know Cynthia's good. I don't think Diane is like a cook person, though. Yeah, maybe we're just gonna leave this regular for now. Okay. I should book like a main event match. We got Owen Hart, we got Rick Martel, we got Terry Funk. Brett is available, but he's already talking. I mean, Owen Hart and Rick Martel teaming up. Do I just put them against Onita and Funk? Bonito and Funk are going to take on the French Canadians. Martel. I think we do Dr. Death and Dustin, although I am putting Dustin in so many main events, which I don't love. Funk and Dr. Death. You know what? We can mix it up. We don't always have to put, we can break up the tag champs. It's not against the rules. I think we might even give the babyface team a win here, since Brett would have been, like, preoccupied with getting the title shot. And then, like, you would have the French Canadians come out, but then you would have Onita and Dustin there to fight them all. But, let's send everybody out there. Owen, you are getting attacked by Dustin Rhodes. And Atsushi Onita. And then Terry Funk, you are getting attacked by Jacques Rougeau and Carl Ouellet. I will give Dr. Death the win over Rick Martel. Sore losers, Team Canada get their heat back. Let's do like 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Owen Hart, attacker. Rick Martel, attacker. Jacques, attacker. Carl, attacker. Let's have Brett out there. Brett, attacker. Terry Funk, victim. Onita, victim. Dustin, victim. And Dr. Death, victim. I've got 6 minutes. Or like 20. Kobashi save. Yeah, I guess it would be weird if Kobashi was just like, whatever, man. Because he'll probably have... Yeah, no, we should... That's a good point. We should send him out there. Especially because we only have 3 weeks till the pay-per-view. We could just get him right into it. And then Kobashi makes the save. Okay, everyone that matters has made it onto the show. So that's great. So we could just do like a... Just throw a promo in here somewhere, and then we'll call it a show. Who talks before? Owen and Rick? I think Owen and Rick. I think that's the team I trust more. Canada Hype's main event. Owen and Rick talking shit on Terry Funk. And Steve Williams. Great. We're missing a match aim. Okay. Don't want to do into the main event. DJ Nova and Kid Minion are cooking. This is a storytelling match. So women, y'all need to Chat, should the women cook or tell a story? Cook? Oh, you guys all want the women to cook. Wow. Got your ass. No, we'll have them steal the show. Alright, let's put this in some kind of order. Bray. That's gonna annoy me. Not that it matters. To be clear, that wasn't like I didn't intentionally do that, but then you all typed cook, and I was like, oh, wow. Alright, let's open with the Bret Hart promo. And then let's do DJ Nova and Kid Minion. And then the Negro Casas attack. And then we can't put the women's match next, that's another cook match. So let's go with the storytelling match. And then let's swap these two, and that's a show. Yep. Well, we still are looking for tag teams. Hold on. We gotta book. We gotta book fucking Ice Train and Fatu. Have I just tried straight up Ice Train and Fatu as a team? Because that seems like it would be the obvious one. Ice Train, Booker T, Fatu and Bobby Bolton. No, I haven't tried them. Let's just try them as a tag team. Come on. This has gotta work. Like 8 minutes. Fatu can go over. Alright, that's the show. I don't know if that main event's a great main event, but I think we're telling stories this week. I think we're doing stuff, you know? So I think I'll take like an 88. Oh, they didn't have Chem. But they didn't not have Chem. But I would still prefer to find someone with Chem. Because I think they both kind of need the help, to be frank. I didn't add Brett to this. You've got to be shitting me. No! Okay, alright. Return to booking screen. Okay, alright. Add angle. You know what? Let's add Brett to this Team Canada promo. Team Canada hypes main event. And Brett challenges Kobashi. Great. No, that's what we meant to do. That's fine. Hey, a 70 for DJ Nova and Kid Minion. They didn't exactly deserve it, but I'll take it. And then a 70 for the attack and save angle. That's fine. A 79 for Ron and the Headhunters versus Norman, Tatanka, and Battlecat, the lads. Headhunters. really lose a lot when they don't get all their tag bonuses, which I guess kind of makes sense, but it's a bummer. Handle changes. What have we changed? Oh, his gimmick. All-American Badass, but yeah, make him All-American Badass but dominant. He's great at it. Sure. Gets a bonus when made to look dominant. Well, that's good. We got an 84 for this big long thing. Mankind struggle when going off script. That's a shame. Turning Austin. 5. That'll be fine. Turn was a complete success. Old Stone Cold's a babyface. What? An 80 for the women. See? You guys ended up being right. They had to cook. No, this was all Cynthia Moreno. This was Cynthia Moreno and 3 people getting a 50. Woo! A 79 for this. That is fine, I guess. Ooh, a 94. Okay. We kind of needed that. Oh, Owen and Rick have great chemistry. Interesting. Interesting. Now Kobashi coming out for the save and in this segment ended up being kind of a big deal because it was really the only interaction him and Brett had. $91. I'll take it. Really got saved by that main event. This was kind of a Saturday night until then. $476,000. We gained a little bit of pop in Quebec, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. And that's it. Rick has had chem with so many people. He was a good tag wrestler. Everyone remembers Strike Force. In an ideal world, we would be able to run the Bret Hart title match in Canada, but I think we would draw like 2,000 people, which would look bad. Maybe we'll just have to run it somewhere really close to the Canadian border. Maybe we'll run the pay-per-view in like Detroit or Buffalo or something like that. And be like, oh yeah, all the Seattle, something. And be like, oh yeah, all the Canadians came over. Paper Shard is flabby now. That's fine. La Fugitiva is a regular wrestler. Great. Just run it. Don't be a bitch. All right, calm down. 51 credits on drug testing. I like Headhunter B, says Owen Hart. Headhunter A, fuck that guy. Headhunter B, that's my boy. Alright, good to know. How close are we to... Yeah, 17 days. Yeah, slavery is fast. And then it's like... Yeah, then it's like 6 weeks to Bash. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Money is fake, but, like, the show will do bad. Because our guys don't have pop there. That's what I'm more concerned about. Because we have bad TV there. So unless, like, I mean, Brett will do fine. But, like, I don't think Kobashi has pop in Canada. Because he hasn't been on TV there. Yeah, he's got 53 pop. Like, that's what I'm afraid of. running Bret Hart and Kobashi in Canada and getting like a 78 because people aren't over. If I remember correctly, we are doing house shows in Canada, but like that doesn't do shit. That is one of the things that people say in the chat or like leave on YouTube comments all the time, like, oh, like do house shows in those regions and you'll gain pop. You don't gain shit. You get like 1 point every 6 months. Edit house show loop. I mean, we could make it like exclusively Canada, because right now we're current house show loop none, so I guess it's just going wherever. Yeah, fuck it. Let's grind Canada. Well, we're gonna get our 2 points of pop a year or whatever from doing it, so might as well. I know I need broadcast coverage, but I can't get it. Is there a way, like, this is a genuine question, other than buying companies and absorbing their pop, is there a way to get pop in regions you don't, like, have broadcasting in already? I don't think, we haven't checked broadcasting in a while, but I don't think anything's been, well, stuff can get added over by time automatic. Oh, hold on, stuff's happening. 30 days left on the contract of Onita. I mean, one half of the tag champs. He is good and over, so I would say, what, 2 more years for Onita-san? Somehow passed the drug test. I'll never understand that. Oh. Oh, he doesn't want to do house shows. Yeah, that's fine. You do not have to do house shows. You don't have to go to Canada. I made house shows Canada, and suddenly Onita was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, listen. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Hijo del Santos here. Let's go! Just in time to debut on Nitro. We ran a house show in Mexico. I guess the loop didn't start yet. Did I not save it? No, I did. I guess it takes a week to go into effect or whatever. Let me check broadcasting real quick. I can't imagine there's anything new. Yeah, this is we'll negotiate, yes. Coverage in Canada. Oh, maybe, well, see, this is because we're owned by fucking TBS. We can't sign with these. But that would probably be a way to do it. To, like, get a deal with, like, I don't know, CBS or whatever that's huge in both. But yeah, the TLN with our tiny but very small in Ontario. That is definitely our best deal. What about, like, the UK? Yeah, no, nothing. I think having the TBS restriction, you can say Ted Turner started a new channel in Canada. Is it time to buy a company again? Oh, these guys are losing money out their ass. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, they only have pop in the Maritimes. What am I going to do with 52 pop in the Maritimes? That's not helping me do anything. No wonder you guys are going out of business. All you run is the Maritimes. Ugh. Ugh. All right, let's book a Nitro. Alright, no nights off. Y'all already know. We are running Arena Mexico. Actually, we haven't been to Japan in quite some time. Should we? And running these shows in Japan would give us, like, something to work with, maybe. Because I don't have anything planned for this fucking show. Let's go to Japan. Haven't been since December. Yeah, it's been a minute. February. But still, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We'll do Kansai this week and Kanto next week. Osaka, Joe, Hall. Pre-show incidents. A security incident has to be temporarily closed while the incident is investigated. Shortly after you're not in attendance, but it does mean that you won't have as much time as normal to hold my booking meeting. 86 points. Give me 2 character ideas. Give me 2 character ideas. Okay, that was... Should just skip the meeting altogether. Bash at the Beach has kind of been a Japan thing, yeah. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. Mitsuru Tokuda is here. I don't know this man. I don't know this man, and no one else knows him either. Masato, no, go away. Masaki Mochizuki. Now hold on. Now wait a minute. No, he's still pretty. He's still pretty young and like not great. Listen, maybe he'll work a dark match. 70 bucks. Vader and Kato Kung Lee Jr. had a blazing argument. Hell yeah. Tenryu yelled at Lance Storm. Rey Mysterio has an angle idea. Okay. Training. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's see. We are building to Bash, but it is a long time away. So maybe let's look at our old feuds here from last month and you know, let's have Liger come out. Let's have Liger cut a promo. Since we're going to be limited on how many people can cut promos anyway. He's going to say, I finally overcame Jushin Thunder Liger, and my sights are now set on the WCW World's Heavyweight title. Alright, great. Let's do a 6-man tag. Takada. Taz. Dan Profit, aka Catch Club 2.0, taking on Jumbo, Dr. Wagner Jr., and their good friend. Their good friend is eventually going to be Taue, although I don't know that it makes sense for it to be Taue in this match. Because, well, maybe they should also... Maybe they on this show could also be like, it's time for Holy Demon Army to go our separate ways. Oh, we're in Japan. Let's just put fucking Akiyama or something on this. Put Akiyama on the team. Why is June not here? Alright, great Sasuke, you're on the team. Right, he's hurt. Right. I don't know why I keep forgetting he broke his arm. It's a pretty legitimate injury, and I'm just like, what? Where is this coward? Alright. Let's do... Probably can't have this go more than like 15 because Taz is in it. Takada just lost, so I feel like he could probably use a win coming off losing the title. And Great Sasuke is in this match, so he can lose. So we can make it open. And that's a match. Okay. I'm going to do a promo to set up a main event for next week in Tokyo, or I'm going to do a book this dummy. Kawada, Akira Taue are going to cut a promo that basically says, next week we want a rematch against Stan and Arn, and if we lose, then we will... It will be time for us to go our separate ways. If we can't beat them, then there's no reason for us to be a tag team anymore. If we lose to Stan and Arn next week, that'll be the end of Holy Demon Army. If they lose rematch next week, they will stop teaming. Book this dummy. Alright, and then we need, let's book a main event. I mean, it's Japan. We should probably book Vader. It would be crazy to just, like, throw him in a title match. But also, it's Vader. He could just wrestle a match, and it'll do really well. Yeah, we're in Japan, yeah. We're very limited on who can cut a promo and who can't. Vader can cut a promo. Right? Yeah, passable Japanese. That's good enough. Big Van Vader Open Challenge for the Quad Crown main event. Genuinely no idea who he's wrestling. We'll book it live. Does Santo have pop? Should I wait till we're back in Mexico? Yeah, I should wait till we're back in Mexico to debut Io Del Santo. Maybe I'll do like hype videos. Check locals. I'm not putting a local in the main event. I mean, we could just run him and Ultimo back. That's not the worst idea in the world. Although it would have Ultimo losing again, which I don't necessarily want to do. But, like, it'd be pretty good. No, because Kawada they could just cut a promo for the tag title, so it would be weird if he was like, we are focused on winning the tag titles next week, but also I'm gonna answer this ultimate challenge. Muda, he's gonna feud Muda. Muda could like cost him the match, but why would Muda do that? Other than just to be a dick? I got it. I got it. We're gonna do Vader and Ultimo. And then 18. And I am gonna have Vader win. And I am gonna have interference. How did I go over here? I am gonna have interference from the Great Muda. Oh, thank you, game. I did not put the titles on the line. Yeah, that's fine. And how we're going to overcome this, or not overcome this, but the reasoning we're going to give is we're going to go back to this open challenge, and we're going to have, like, Muda and Ultimo both trying to come out. They're going to be, like you see some like the curtain kind of moving around and stuff, and you see like Muda about to come out, and then like Ultimo like yanks him back. So no, I haven't made a quad crown. We get this question like in every video because I never combine the titles because I don't care, but everyone else is always like, no, you have to make one belt. I'm like, no, they can carry 2 or 3 belts. Who fucking cares? Carrying 4 belts is cool. We get it in WWE every episode, too, because I haven't combined any of the old SmackDown belts. Everyone just carries both belts. Anyway, the point is, Muda is mad that Ultimo beat him to the punch for this, this open challenge. You know what? Let's make this a second part. Make this, like, 3 minutes. I'm just gonna rate them on, like, fighting. Vader would just kind of be there. Vader open challenge promo. Muda, Ultimo. Both try to answer. Ultimo wins out. Okay, there you go. I think that's a slick piece of booking. We're like getting one last thing out of the Vader Ultimo feud, starting the Ultimo Muda feud. That's nice. That's nice. I think Stan and Arn. Now this is maybe a thing where we get some locals. Who wants to get beat up by Stan and Arn? We already have Masaki Mochizuki. How about Magnitude Kishiwada? Oh, you can't sell. Kimura, you're old as hell, dog. Damn, why don't you people fucking sell? Why y'all trying to do strong style? I mean, Masao in a way, I guess, can sell. We'll bring it in a way. You guys are gonna be faces because you're getting squashed by Starn. Alright. Squash match. Starn taking out Mochi and Inoue. For 6 minutes. I'll give the win to Arn. tag title's not on the line. There you go. Alright. Panther. Dean Severn. Oh, I was gonna have Ray cut a promo, but Ray cannot cut a promo. There's no shot. Alright, it was Dan versus Skyda and Blue Demon. Dean, Dan, question mark, Skyda, Blue Demon, I guess Atlantis, and then who's a tech heel? MS1 maybe? He's an okay tech heel. Do we have a better tech heel? Viano 3 about the same. Tahano about the same. Dean, Dan, very good. Oh, Blue Panther. Duh. I flicked match history and the game's about to explode. I did book this exact match. I thought I might have, because it's a very cool match. I was like, I might have done this. Alright, we will... Oh, should we change it? It's a pretty sick match. Who's gonna complain about seeing this a second time? Who? Yeah, fuck it, we're running it again. Tech Masterclass, let me think. Dean and Dan. They are going on to wrestle Los Astros. Oh, Blue Panther is gonna wrestle Ray once Ray wins the title. Oh god, Ray only has like 2 weeks to win the... Well, we can do it, whatever. Anyway, we should probably... The point is, we should probably start building up Blue Panther. Although Atlantis is gonna be teaming with Hijo del Cielo. Yeah, I think Sky is the guy we're not really doing anything with, so he could lose. Let's have Blue Panther pin Skyda. Chat, I have a question. If I do... like, subject of video in an angle, does the language barrier matter? If I do, like, a 2-minute, like, coming in 2 weeks Hijo del Santo, like, video, will that get dinged for the language penalty? I don't see why it would, but the game do be weird sometimes. I guess there's only one way to find out. To my knowledge, no, as they aren't speaking. I mean, that's how I feel about it, but we'll see what the game says. Okay. Oh, we haven't booked the women. We should book the women. Chaparita. Let's start heating up Chaparita. She's unimportant and she has neutral momentum. Okay, not great. What about heels? heels? What about heels? Hot momentum for Aja. Very warm for Toyota. That doesn't really help. Warm isn't enough. Oh, do I have character ideas? Oh yeah, but Toyota's cutting a promo for sure. Oh yeah, I was checking this. Do I have character ideas? Oh, it's unlikely. Okay. Alright, I don't really want her to just beat Aja Kong. Like, that's something to build to during the... You know what I mean? So let's do this. Let's do... Chopper, Rita, Asari, and her friend, Akira Hokuto, against Aja Kong and Dynamite Kansai. Fun fact, Chopper Rita invented the Code Red. That is a fun fact. And she could go hit it on Dynamite Kansai to get the win. You ladies can cook. And as mentioned, we will let Toyota cut a promo. Why not? Manami Toyota is going to come out with the CMLL Women's Title. She's a heel, so I guess she has to be like, I'm the best women's wrestler in the world, better than anyone wrestling over here. Definitely better than anyone on any other brand in WCW. I'm the best. I did it. Ain't no one ever gonna beat me on this brand. I'm a number one. Kobashi. I mean, Kobashi probably should be on the show. I don't know. We did book him on Saturday night, so it would be rough to be like, hey, you were just in Indiana, now get out to fucking Osaka. Riley, what's up, man? If Ray cannot talk, he should simply win. Toyota as your champion is a very long time coming. Yeah, like fucking 4 years coming or whatever. We are going to book an Atomicos match. We are going to book Rey Mysterio Jr. with Super Astro, Astro Ray Jr., and Super Pinocho against all of the Mercenarios. Oro, Plata, Apollo Dantes, Violencia. These guys are obviously cooking. Ray, I think Ray should just win. Oh, that puts us at time. Okay. Is there anything else I feel like I need to book? Not really. Maybe a dark match just because we're in Japan and there might be some like... Is there anyone here who has like way more pop in Japan than Mexico? Hamada's got more pop in Mexico. Shinzaki doesn't really have pop in either. Liger is cutting a promo. I mean, there's the women, obviously. No, I think we're good. Okay, we're in Japan, which could affect the show. Oh, I haven't put this in order. Ooh, hold on. Almost made a big mistake. Hold on. We gotta start with the Tech Master class. And then let's go with like this Liger promo. That's probably good there. Let's put that here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I think this will still do well though. I mean, Vader and Ultimo got a 99 at the Pape. Or no, it was 100. They got 100 at the Pape, right? Yeah, they got a 100. So if this gets 100 again, we could get another 100. That'd be fine by me. I'll rein it in a little bit and say a 95, but I think this should be a very good show. Starting with an 82, even though Skyda was off his game. Yeah, this went very well. $100 Liger promo. Okay. Okay. They like this Liger guy in Japan. $75 for the Lucha Atomico. I will take that. Ray did well. Oro and Plata did well too. $90 Manami Toyota promo. Yeah, I'm glad I'm like her and Liger didn't really have a lot to say. I was just like, yeah, go talk. Go talk about your victory at the pay-per-view. And they were like, okay. Glad I did that. 84 for the women's match. I will take that as well. Chaparita doing a little worse here, but I think that's because she's more over in Mexico than Japan. Whereas Aja Kong did way better in Japan. Which is not really surprising. A 49 for the Hijo del Santo type video. And he's poor at his Technico gimmick. I disagree, man. But whatever. We did not get the penalty, so even though this did bad, we didn't. It could have been worse. I guess that's all I'll say like that. 88 for Holy Demon Army, saying that if they don't win the rematch next week in Tokyo, they will disband out of shame. Hokuto's had a strong connection to female demo. Never seen that one. I mean, she gets it every time I book her. But I've seen it in other ones, like Bailey used to have it in, like, you know, the NXT era, like Real World Mods and stuff like that. Okay, an 80 for the squash match. I mean, that's a good squash match. Thanks for coming, Mochi and Inoue. 88 for this 6-man tag. I will definitely take that. Okada got a 93. Yeah. Wagner and Taz, not really the most well-known in Japan at this point, but, you know, they held their own, I guess. They didn't bring it down too bad. 88 for this. I mean, I was kind of like patting myself on the back, like, oh, this has been pretty good, but it's maybe a little hokey to have them like fighting each other to answer the open challenge. But I mean, I do kind of say that when people are always doing open challenges, like, how come only one guy comes out? Everyone should want the title shot, right? My God, they've done it again! Another 100. That is 2 5-star Vader and Ultimo Dragon matches in a week. They had one at the pay-per-view and then had one 5 days later on Nitro. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's another 100. That's another 100. With interference. It was probably a cool interference. I mean, he probably like missed him or whatever. Made 700 grand. Gained pop in Saskatchewan. Noreste, Sureste, Sur, Centro. Not Japan, though. I guess we already have a 100. Yeah, we already have 100 in Kansai. Can't go up anymore. Want to see me have the best match of all time? Want to see me do it again? Yeah, no, it was, I don't normally do just like, hey, here's the match from the pay-per-view again, but, you know, when you've got, like, 12 weeks between brand pay-per-views, you can do that. Weighty Jim Duggan. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jim Duggan's at home getting fat. Rings have made a contract offer to Atsushi Onita, and then they immediately dropped out. That is very funny. Masato Tanaka is now ripped. Okay. Drug testing fees. Michael Hayes says Dan Crawford doesn't connect with the fans. Michael Hayes would not get Dan Crawford. That checks out. Nick Bockwinkel says Violencia is a good worker. All right. Vader wants time to. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did have 2 5-star matches in 5 days. He's probably banged up. Yeah. You can just promo next week, Big Dog. TV rating is way down. Maybe this is why we don't go to Japan for Nitro every week. Not that it matters, but we've been doing like double this for Nitro. I guess it makes sense that it would be airing. I mean, in the real world, it would not air live. That we would just tape it the day before and put it on normal time or whatever. But yeah, I guess if I really was like, I really wanted to, I could do that. If I knew I was going to Japan, I could set it to like, you know, tape this show on Thursday or whatever, then air it taped. But we all know I don't think things that far out in advance. Headhunter A is now a powerhouse. What was he before? Ice Train has left his other promotions. House show in Ontario, 200 fans. We did 3.5 million for Saturday night. Okay. Lots of news here. I don't know if any of it's really important. I think it was just Saturday and a lot of shows happened. All right, we're gonna have to speed book this last Saturday, but I would definitely like to squeeze another one in here once this stops loading. Oh, Connect is also making people mad in UWA. Weird. Fatu leaves UWA. Okay. Kind of feel bad that I signed those guys and then was like, oh yeah, you're going to come in and go right to the US title scene. And then I immediately was like, ooh, maybe not. All right. One second, please. Oh, was there an ECW pay-per-view? Did I miss it? Oh, yeah. Sabu beat Brutus Beefcake. At least Sabu won. And they sold 21,000 to Madison Square Garden. Okay. Terry Taylor beat Barry Darsow in a cage match. Gilbert and Rumble defeated the Power Connect. Oh, God. I hate this. This is not what I told them to do. This is not what I told them to do at all. Whatever, man. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, no. You can see Charlie, which is what matters. Yeah, no, here's the card. It's crazy. Wouldn't it be wild if I was just making all that up? I mean, Eddie Gilbert and Tommy Rich, that's an ECW match, I guess. Not really from this era. Also, this all happened at Madison Square Garden, which is so crazy. Charlie's on there every week, man. I don't usually forget to take it down, though. That was the first. I wish you could have made them partners. I guess I could have when I was playing as both of them, but I just didn't really think of it. WF morale issue. Big surprise there. Super Astro has changed his style. He's a regular wrestler. Alright. Alright, here we go. Speedbook. No nights off. Location. Speedbook. Haven't been here since February. Mid-South. We went... let's go... You know, right on top. Let's go to McNichols Arena. I want finishes and character ideas. And you're searching for Stan Hansen. Okay, that'll probably get used. Reno Riggins, go away. Rasta the Voodoo Man. I mean... No. Mark Young, no, go away. Trying to speedbook. Ron Simmons has been hanging out with Alex Wright, and he's starting to have an influence. Training. Mankind did a bunch of impressions. Okay, cool. Kid Minion yelled at Lance Storm. Debbie Malenko and Michael Hayes have bonded recently. I click this. Alright, here we go. Speedbook. Let's start with things that we know we're doing. We gotta do Nova and Alex Wright against Negro Casas and somebody after last week. Or maybe even just Negro Casas versus Alex Wright in a singles match. I think that would actually, yeah, I think I like that more. Especially because we do the tags all the time. Let's do Alex Wright versus Negro Casas. Let's give them 12. Let's tell them to cook. Let's do a tainted win for Negro Casas. Cruiserweight title, not on the line. Non-title match. And then after the match, going to have DJ Nova come out and just kind of get in Negro Casas' face, yell at him about cheating. You won't get away with that when we wrestle, yada yada. Alright. Austin promo. Mankind, you dumb son of a bitch. I tried to help you and you beat me half to death. I got half a mind to whoop you and that whole group's ass, but I'll settle for just whipping your ass at Slamboree, you dumb son of a bitch. Also, you know what? Tenryu should probably be involved in this as well. Because Tenryu did save him, and we didn't really acknowledge that. Yeah, let's make it. We can make that a different thing. We will do... Let's do a backstage thing. Where backstage Vampiro is going to go up to Tenryu and be like, you know, what did you think you were doing last week? Saving Steve Austin. Why did you stick your nose in our business? And he's basically just going to be like, you know, I wrestled Mankind last week and 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I wrestled him 2 weeks ago and he put up a great fight even though I came out on top. And I thought what Steve was saying made sense. And, you know, I wanted to help him out. And Vampiro is basically just going to be like, you better stay out of our business. And, should they attack him here? Yeah, they should probably attack him here. Let's do 4 minutes foreshadowing of those guys talking to each other. And then let's do 2 minutes, the goons beat him up. Surprise, big surprise. Tenryu victim. Kid Minion. That is Kid Cash. That's gonna happen one of these days. Kid Minion attacker. Mankind attacker. You know what? When to go? Get a couple boots in. Actually, he would probably be like talking. Alright. Vampiro tells Tenryu to stay out of his business. And Coven plays out Tenryu. Okay. Vampiro said that like 2000 Triple H. Who is Triple H? I only know Jean Paul. Alright, so Kobashi helped last week. So it's Brett and Owen. That would probably mean Dustin. Do I do a tag or do I do a 6-man? Let me think about this. Because the match is Brett and Kobashi. And then the other matches, it's a 6-man tag. I gotta get Tatanka involved in this. Although I guess he can be now that he's officially not going for the US title. Then it's Funk and Onita versus the French Canadians. Well, the match last week was Funk and Dr. Death. Let's put him with those guys. That makes sense. Kobashi, Terry Funk, Dr. Death, taking on Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Rick Martel, Who needs to win this? Yeah, Brett's neutral because he just got added to the storyline. So I think, yeah, Brett probably has to win this. I mean, it can be like as dirty as possible. Like it could be tainted and interference. That would be fine. Good old Lance Storm out there. Yep, everyone's cool with that. Okay, great. Team Canada celebrates with belt motions. It's time, baby. I'm just gonna do Brett though. Brett working the crowd. Kobashi background. What else we got? Ron and Norman. Oh, I don't. All right, let's do it. Here's how we'll do this. Scripted. 4 minutes. Backstage. Hype. Eric Bischoff. Interviewer. Ron. Being interviewed. Norman. Being interviewed. Basically just, Eric Bischoff with these guys, Gentlemen, it has been made official. In 2 weeks' time at Slamboree, we will see Ron Simmons defending his United States title against Norman Smiley. And then they'll exchange some words. Ron will say he's a wuss or whatever. Norman will shove him. Let's get a little fight. Let's get a little fight going. Alright. Surprisingly, I need more wrestling. That's not like me. You know what? We got the other part of this feud. Why don't we let's do Onita and Dustin Rhodes taking on Jacques and Carl. Why not? Could this be a wild brawl? Is that crazy? Jacques not really a great brawler, but Carl should be a good brawler. And Dustin and Onita, yeah, let's give him a wild brawl. Fuck it. Let me look at storylines. Tag titles. Onita is neutral. As is Terry. Let's give Onita the win. Let's do Bosch interference from Lance Storm this time. Hey, actually, you know what? Maybe the Amazing French Canadians are low enough on the totem pole, no one even interferes. They got other stuff going on, Onita and Dustin gonna have chem. I mean, listen. That'd probably be huge for Dustin. He needs something. Tatanka. At some point, I have to integrate Tatanka into the Team WCW stuff. I'll probably just... Maybe he'll even just be a mystery partner. I don't know. If only Cynthia talked better. Oh wait, hold on. I brought in a manager for Diane von Hoffman, did I not? Is he not? It's Brother Bruce. Brother Bruce. We gotta hear from Brother Bruce. Oh, we're letting him cook. Brother Bruce is gonna come out and introduce himself, but probably in a, like, you know who I am kind of way. He's gonna say he is now representing Diane von Hoffman, and to show how good of a manager he is, he's already gotten her title shot with Cynthia Moreno at Slamboree. I almost forgot Brother Bruce. Debuts. He is managing Von Hoffman. Got her title shot at PPE. I have no idea how that's gonna do. No idea. Alright, then we need to book a match. Tatanka. Yeah, Tatanka and Lance Storm. Eight minutes. Tatanka wins. I don't even think we need to do anything funny here. It could just be, maybe like botch interference. Actually, let's have him win by DQ. Let's have Lance get DQ'd. That could be a reason why Tatanka would be mad. Lance like hit him with a chair or some shit. In fact, why don't you guys tell a story? Boom. Show. Wait, hold on. Dark match. Two dark matches. Still looking for tag teams. It's gonna happen one of these days. We're gonna find some chem for Ice Train. You know what? Who cares about the face and heel divide, quite frankly? Ice Train and Dan Spivey. Big boys. You guys can take on Bobby Fulton and Joey Maggs. Dan can win, that's fine. Fatu with his new friend. Steve Armstrong, this could save your career, Steve Armstrong. Fatu and partner versus Chavo and Guido. Sure, fucking Chavo and Guido. Why not? We'll give Fatu the win. Alright, let's put this in some kind of order. Austin promo is probably the way to start. That's a guaranteed 100. This was the brawl. Let's put the brawl out here. Brother Bruce promo. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. Brother Bruce. Alex, right? Oh boy, that feels high. like up here. Yeah, that's probably fine. Well, I'll tell you this, it's not going to get 100. I'll say an 89. Fatu and Steve Armstrong showed excellent chemistry teaming together. And Chavo and Guido didn't. I can't believe we did. I cannot believe we finally fished enough to find a team. And I can't believe it's Fatu and Steve Armstrong. Chat, YouTube comments, please submit your names for Fatu and Steve Armstrong. Also, I mean, was Steve Armstrong willing to change his name or like put him under a mask? Like, whatever. We can make him anything. Ice Train and Dan Spivey had great chemistry. 2 for 2, baby! 2 for 2! These are huge turn of events for Steve Armstrong and Dan Spivey. I mean, those are guys that have been doing nothing on the roster for like 2 years. Oh, only a 98 on the Austin promo. He's slipping. He's slipping. An 80? Okay, I'll take an 80 on the Wild Brawl. Oh, Carl got a 51. Interesting. A 63. Brother Bruce struggled going off script. All right. That was a bad first one. We'll have to try him again. We probably also have to give him momentum. I really need character ideas. A 72 for Tatanka and Lance Storm, even though they did not click. So that's actually an incredible score, considering they didn't click. An 80 for the Norman and Ron segment. I will definitely take that. I think Bischoff interviewing them helped a lot. And then the fight. They like the fight. 75 for Alex Wright and Negro Casas. Negro Casas was off his game. Hate to see that. 71 for Nova, getting in Negro Casas' business. 81 for the Coven, telling Tenru not to come around here anymore and then beating him up. Kid Mini looked lost out there. Wendigo underperformed. All they did was put the boots to him. 98 on the 6-man tag. Who was I to doubt this 6-man tag? Holy smokes. Steve Williams got a 92. Kobashi 93. Owen 90. Brett 94. Okay. This match fucking cooked. Belt motions. 94. I mean, not as good as the 100 rated Nitro, but a great damn show. So, the thing is, I think both teams have to be face teams, because I don't think I can change Fatu or Ice Train. Which sucks, because I don't think I've ever even put them on the real show. They've just been dark matches. I would like to see that changed in an update, or maybe the next TEW. If I just put a guy in dark segments, it shouldn't count. But yeah, I don't think I can turn them, because it'll, without, like, ruining their momentum. So, they probably both have to be face teams. So that's something to consider. 470 grand. Gained pop in Manitoba. And that's it. Check that. Might already be in. Okay. I can check it. Unless I'm lying and I did put them on TV, but I don't think I did. I think they've just been doing... Because I think I gave them dark matches to see how they were, and I was like, oh no, they are not ready. And then they've just... I've been fishing for tag partners since then. Okay, Onita signed his contract. Welcome back, Onita-san. Let's see. Ace Train. No, his last turn was extremely recent. Cannot blah blah blah. Did I put him on TV though? Let me check. Pre-show, pre-show, pre-show. No, I put him on the... No, I put him on 4 pre-shows. So they have not fixed that yet. That sucks. Feud 2 is going to be the same thing. Yeah. It's going to be the same thing, right? Pre-show, pre-show, pre-show. Yep. Alright. Well, Dan Spivey. Can Dan Spivey be a babyface? Oh, he can. Okay. I was going to say, he might be 100% heel. Alright, Dan Spivey. You're turning. As are you, Steve Armstrong. Oh, better as a face. Oh, good thing he's been a heel like the whole save. That's great. Love that for him. Alright, well that's gonna do it. Leave your comments, leave your ideas for team names or gimmicks for Dan Spivey and Ice Train and Feud 2 and Steve Armstrong, the 2 hottest new tag teams of WCW. Otherwise, that's going to do it. I'll see y'all next week, where we are very close to Slamboree already. 10 days away. We might make it. Let me think. It would be Nitro, Saturday, a second Nitro. It would be a lot to get in one stream, but we'll see. I might squeeze it all in. If not, we will definitely start the stream after that with Slamboree. And then, of course, Thursday, WWE versus TNA. Are we going to make it? Nick, are we going to make it to Lockdown? I don't remember. Maybe. I know it's finally definitely a big TNA episode. After the last couple episodes were very WWE heavy. Because I know we're starting with Impact. So probably not. I think it's Impact. I think it's another Impact Raw Impact. But then I think the stream after that we get to Lockdown? I don't know. I don't remember. Lockdown soon. Rhino's here now. We don't have to pretend he's Scott D'Amore anymore. So that's great. But yeah, until then, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Leave a comment. Subscribe. All that good stuff. Come hang out live Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern over on twitch.tv/Swarls. And that's going to do it. Bye, everybody.